Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is. Work to get that on as a Catino, and that's it.
Ally is invested in women's sports. Are you?
Heart of a lion, fire inside me blaze like a siren. Why would you try it? Wake up the beast, no I can't keep silent. I put my time in, now it's my time, your time is expiring. Blood, sweat and tears, I conquer my fears, I'm ready to fly now. We know they scared of us, no they don't care for us.
The game has changed monumentally. Ally is invested in the financial future of women's sports.
Did you know that your garage door is the single biggest object on your home? So if you're looking to add some curb appeal, it's a perfect place to start.
And right now, you can get 12 months same as cash. At Dover & Company, we carry the area's largest selections from top manufacturers. And don't forget to ask about our openers and accessories. We have it all, from battery backup, remotes, keypads, and OHD Anywhere that allows you to control and monitor your garage door from anywhere with your smartphone.
Dover & Company, your hometown garage door company since 1936.
Michigan Soccer Network, man! DCFC!
The sights, the sounds of historic Keyworth Stadium. There's nothing quite like it. Each week, Jonathan Turner and Neil Rule will break down the most recent Detroit City FC USL Championship match, taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, looking ahead to their upcoming match, and much more. Watch the Detroit City FC recap show each week on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Let's go City on the Michigan Soccer Network.
You are watching the Michigan Soccer Network. Go City!
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
So you're banana bread experts.
At this point.
I'm Annie.
I'm Morgan.
And this is our banker, Dennis.
Hi, I'm Dennis. They came in and were looking for financing. They needed some seed money to get the business going.
I was with him when I got the news that we had gotten into our dream retailer. I said, you allowed us to get here.
I live vicariously through all my customers, and this was just incredible. I could share in that victory with them.
It sounds like you made that victory possible.
I had a little something to do with it.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
At Dort Financial Credit Union, we believe in fulfilling our members' dreams and care deeply about supporting our community.
Without amazing partners like Dort Financial Credit Union, we would not be able to do what we do. And that's truly the backbone of our organization, is having those partnerships and community relationships.
From supporting community events to our employee volunteers, we are passionate about giving back to organizations that are important to you and helping make our community a great place to live, work, and play.
Michelob Ultra, superior like beer.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Every small business has expenses as it grows. Whether you're a farmer, a wedding planner, or anything in between, PFCU can help. With a suite of business services, we can help build your business.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. And I banquet Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, come on, own your own home. So one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
Fragile is a single life the brave so freely give. Bound for immortality, their souls will surely live. Death, don't be proud for what you took, they freely gave away. Their quest for freedom far outweighed the fear that you convey.
They joined the ranks of warriors, staying vigil day and night. They often skipped a meal or two, but they never missed a fight. God bless the men and women whose fighting days are done. Say a special prayer at night for each and every one.
Rest assured that you will find throughout the coming years, these fallen warriors will return in their hearts of all their peers. If we forget their sacrifice, their deaths will be in vain. Let's stand beside their loved ones as we sing their last refrain.
You've come upon our heaven's gate. You surely won't have long to wait. The saints will take good care of you, but there's still a lot to do.
You've joined the ranks of everyone who fought so freedom could be won. Although your job on earth is done, your work in heaven just begun.
In for Baccarat, and that goes in! Hugo Baccarat gives Flint City a 3-2. Buckley, the ball falls to Buckley. One-on-one with Etheridge. What a save!
Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrett.
Ball comes in, a good hit! 1-0! Shot, another save from Etheridge! Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0! Burzma, but then for Lasma! 3-0! Stewart Heiss with a shot! Upper 90 and in!
Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos.
Mario Canoe now finds Stock. Finally, Stock's got a left-footed banger. He shoots it! It's in! The Red Hawks equalize! Hello, everybody, and welcome once again back into historic Atwood Stadium. It is Sunday. It is USLW. Great Lakes Division is the Flint City AFC welcoming in Cleveland Force on this Memorial Day weekend. It's Jonathan Turner alongside Giovanni Moscheri, and we're excited to have you along here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
And we're excited to be here as well. Unfortunately, the weather isn't as pretty as it was yesterday here at Atwood Stadium, but either way, the conditions are set. The field is ready to go, and we are excited to bring you guys some USLW today.
That we are. The weather is going to possibly be a factor here maybe later in this game. Weather is supposed to come in here in about an hour and a half, some storms, some rain, so they're going to move this game up actually 10 minutes earlier than what was originally scheduled. So this game will kick off here in just about 6.5 minutes. So we will roll through our pregame as we'll bring up our goal cam now. And there it is. We have a nice behind the goal cam right there as we take a look now at the visiting side here in Cleveland Force. In Cleveland, all the way from Cleveland. They played one game so far this season. They lost their opener to AFC Ann Arbor this past Friday, 3-1. Finished last last year. They finished last in the division. 7 goals for, 19 against last season. And Flint City in the AFC side, last year they won this Great Lakes division. They finished first, 30 points, 30 goals for, 14 against. They lost both of their openers here this season to Detroit City FC. They're coached by Michelle Krisnak. And they're looking to rebound after again starting 0-2. Take a look here at the current standings as well, Jomo. And Detroit City is sitting atop the table now. They're 3-0 with 9 points. AFC Ann Arbor has 7. Midwest United is 2-0. Kalamazoo FC is 1-2-1. They got 4 points. And Flint City, Cleveland Force, and Michigan Alliance all sitting with 0 points at the bottom of the table.
So looking at this, when you're starting to set the stage for today's game, the 5th and 6th neither have a point yet. So
for this game, it has the stakes of who's going to have that head start, at least between the two clubs that we have here today. Is Flint City going to be able to get that first win here at home, or will Cleveland come from a great distance and be able to steal that point on the road? It's going to end up being counting greatly in the standings when we get later down into the season. So it's about who gets the head start today.
Take a look here. We did it last night. We showed you where all the different players were from around the country and around the world. But today we're showing you where all the players are from Flint City AFC and where they attend their college or have committed to. 19 total colleges here on the roster. Michigan, Michigan State, Tennessee, Wisconsin, Ohio State, Indiana, Kentucky, Ball State, Vanderbilt, Miami, Notre Dame, Rutgers, Columbia, Minnesota State, Florida State, Virginia, Missouri, Cincinnati, and Providence. So there are where your Flint City AFC all play college or have said they're going to go to here.
Yeah, and a lot of the colleges, so thinking about this, when you have, you're in Flint here, you're in the middle of the state of Michigan, a lot of D1 universities here that could potentially draw players in, but they have scoured the rest of the nation, we'll call it the eastern half of the United States, to gather the best talent possible to bring it here to Atwood Stadium for this season, the USLW. So although the Michigan players are a great crop, they'd scoured elsewhere.
Here's a look at the 2024 schedule for Flint City AFC. As you see there, the first two matchups against Detroit City FC, they fell in both of those ones. Their home opener 1-0 back on May the 11th, and then they lost 2-1 here a week later on May the 18th. So they're playing Cleveland here tonight, Midwest United next week on Friday, and then on June the 1st, next Saturday, they'll see Kalamazoo FC. So 2 in a row there for them. May 30th is Thursday, I apologize. And then you'll see the second half of their summer season, Michigan Lions on the 9th, AFC Ann Arbor the 12th, rematch of Cleveland on June 16th, Kalamazoo on the 19th, and then they finish off with the Michigan Lions on June 21st. We'll get your starting 11 here for both these sides in just a moment. We got 3 minutes to go, Jomo, and we are moments away here from the start of this game.
Definitely, and for that weather's sake, and not only is there a sake of like, oh, we're starting 10 minutes earlier, we're going to try and beat some rain here. You got to understand, like, when it's about to rain, you got a little bit of that cooler breeze going through, wind gusts that could potentially, wear off a shot here and there, blow it to the left, blow it to the right. So weather like that does still impact the game, although the storm might come later today. That is something still to pay attention to monitor. It might affect the amount of people that might be coming to Atwood Stadium for the crowd's sake. There is absolutely an influence, even with a looming storm as opposed to an active one.
No question about that. As we mentioned here, just a few minutes away here from getting things underway. Excited to have you along. Your first time stopping by, hit that subscribe button, like us, and share us with your friends and family. We are all things soccer here across the great state of Michigan.
Definitely, and get involved in the chat as well. As for me, at least, it's not only that me and John are broadcasting for you, we're broadcasting with you. So get involved in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Who's your favorite player? Are you one of the 19 universities represented here by Flint, or are you a Cleveland fan? Cleveland is sporting 5 Cleveland State Vikings from the Horizon League. So if any of those fans are here in the viewership today, let us know where you're watching from. Subscribe. Get to know us here at the Michigan Soccer Network for all your soccer within the state of Michigan. About a minute and a half left to go until we get started here. And like we were mentioning before, when it comes to the standings here, neither of these teams have a point in the standings. And yes, it is very early in the season, but it will be about a month before these two teams face off again. So to get a win today, for those getting the 3 points, or even if it ends at a draw, that's going to sting. That's going to stay with them for about, until the second half of the season when they're in the middle of June and they face again. So today will determine who's going to be hurting for about that month, waiting to get their revenge one way or another. That's what's on the line here at Atwood Stadium here today on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Again, just waiting here for things to get away. We would normally take a break here before we get through and power through all of this, but again, just because of the fact that we are expecting some inclement weather here coming later, they decided to push this game forward here 10 minutes early. So stick with us as they are about to come out of their opposing locker rooms here in just a few moments. I don't know if you had a chance to watch our Memorial Day tribute video here we started. We'll play that here again during our halftime break.
And it's a reminder for everybody that Memorial Day is much more than just the unofficial start of summer, the reason to go up north. It's a lot more than that, and it's important for everybody to take that time to understand that. It's about memorial and remembering those in the service who have fallen to protect our nation here. It's one of the most important holidays that we have here, especially in the United States, and it's one that everyone should take a moment, sit back, and recognize why we're having these festivities here.
No question about it. Let's take your starting 11 here for both sides. We'll start with Cleveland there on your right. Madison Ott will be in goal. Emma Butera, Victoria Linshaw, Lauren Cantini, Kelly Fossil, Catherine Ramacone, Isabella Antonio, Megan Heath, Elizabeth Patasic, Sarah Van Ewen, and Mackenzie Muir are all in the 11 for the Cleveland Force. And now taking a look at your 11 in the red there for Flint City FC, Peyton Northrup in goal once again. Randy Four, Landis Canada, Tayton Galvin, Isabella Gattino, Delaney Caldwell, Ella Offer, Grace Philippots, Olivia Rush, Maya Carter, and Sophia Pietrowski. Apologize. Ella Offer is not in the lineup. That must be a mistake on my part. I apologize in my graphics. But either way, that actually, again, Olivia Rush, Maya Carter, and Sophia Pietrowski are in the 11 here today for your Flint City AFC. These teams getting their team photos in here before we get things underway. Predictions here as we called the match last night between Flint City Bucks and Lansing City, and I know you had your money on Flint City last night. That game ended. That game ended in a draw, and no one likes a draw, especially Ted Lasso. So, so where's your money today?
Well, I'm going to double down on this one, John. Yesterday, even though the Flint City Bucks, the men's side, they were ferocious in that game, did end in a draw here. I'm expecting the women to avenge that game here, to give the home crowd here at Atwood Stadium the show that they deserve. So I'm putting my money back, figuratively, of course, on Flint City.
Fair enough. As the walkout here about to take place, I want to give a shout out to 248 Sports Media tuning in from northbound I-75 and I-10 in Florida. Go Flint City. We'll pass it off now here to the public address announcer at Atwood Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Atwood Stadium at Kettering University for tonight's USLW League match, featuring the visiting Cleveland Force FC in your Flint City AFC. Let's meet today's starting lineups. First, for the Cleveland Force, number 4, Emma Butera. Number 9, Victoria Lincher. Number 10, Lauren Contini. Number 12, Kellen Fossil. Number 13, Catherine Ramacone. Number 14, Isabella Antonio. Number 17, Megan Heath. Number 19, Elizabeth Patasic. Number 25, Sarah Van Ewen. Number 31, Mackenzie Muir. And starting in goal for the Force, number 1, Madison Ott. And now for your Flint City AFC starting lineup. Number 4, Randy Ford. Number 5, Landis Canada. Number 7, Tatum Galvin. Number 9, Gabby Mueller. Number 10, Isabella Gattino. Number 12, Delaney Caldwell. Number 18, Grace Philpott. Number 21, Olivia Rush. Number 26, Maya Carter. number 27, Sophia Petrowski. And starting in goal for the Flint City AFC, Peyton Northrup. And for tonight's official, head referee Amber Festian. Assistant referees Megan Daystick and Mackenzie Perez. And our fourth official for today's match, Megan Brassour. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please stand and remove your caps as we honor America and those defending our country with the singing of our national anthem. Performing our national anthem this evening is Latina Martin from the Flint Institute of Music.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs first began, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Latina Martin doing it once again from the Flint Institute of Music. A fantastic job. As now the Big B ball game delivery is brought in by Lydia, and she delivers the balls to the referees. The official coffee of the Flint City Bucks and Flint City FC is Big B Coffee. I used to drink Big B back in the day when I could have sugar there, Jomo, but no longer have sugar, and therefore just drink my coffee with sugar-free creamer.
You know, I'm always, and this might be a cultural thing, but more of an espresso guy myself.
That's the Italian right there, Jomo.
That's right. You caught me.
That is definitely an Italian trait, the espresso.
Oh, trust me, we got every kind of coffee maker in the house. Whatever you like, we got it. As Lydia ran off your screen, and now the captains meeting there at center field, and we'll just be moments away here from the start of this Great Lakes Division matchup in the USLW. Flint will be in their red kits here today. Cleveland will be in their blue kits. John, I just can't wait to get started here. The early start here, honestly, I mean, yeah, of course it's a shame for a storm, but earlier soccer, hey, let's get going here. I'm excited for today's match. That 10 minutes is good for me.
Well, we weren't able to get all of our breaks in there, Jomo, so as Ryan is driving home from Florida, he knows what I'm talking about. So it looks as though Flint City will be in their red kits going right to left to start this first half. Cleveland in their blue kits will go left to right. And just moments away here from the start of this game. In which Flint City, who has started off 0-2, that's their worst start since 2 years ago when they struggled and finished last place in this USLW Great Lakes division. But last year they went undefeated through league play, only falling to Indy 11 in the first round of the playoffs. And here we go. We are officially underway from Atwood Stadium on this Sunday afternoon, 5 o'clock. Well, that's 5 o'clock kickoff officially. It's Jonathan Turner alongside Giovanni Moscheri. We're watching it live on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Yeah, right before the kickoff, you can hear the school's clock tower going off at the top of 5 o'clock.
Little ball inside, a shot right at Madison Ott, so she gets her first save of the afternoon. Shot coming in from Randy Four as this one played dangerously back to Ott, who just clears it away and up.
And way over.
Off that other side, the locker rooms.
Is on the upper northeast corner of the stadium. It proudly features Pepsi products, Gatorade, and Luigi's Gourmet Pizza, along with popcorn, chips, and tasty hot dogs.
Now the Force have the ball. Defended well by Gattino. That'll go out over the end line and out for the first goal kick here of the afternoon.
Yeah, you definitely got to be careful in the handling of the ball within the 18. It's an obvious point to make, but you can see, like, if you're too soft, if you're too heavy on it, a little bit of a mistake, and boom, right away, the offense starts with an enormous head start. It could take a shot right away. So it's very important. Be clean and be deliberate in your passing within the 18.
So now settle down on this near side, making its way to Patasic. Now Fossil. Good defensive work on this near side by Flint City and Delaney Caldwell. Ball played back by Galvin. And now Canada back to Peyton Northrup. Her first touch of the day. Almost got that ball.
Lauren Contini was chasing it the entire way ever since that throw-in on our close side.
Is this one put into the box? Oh, ball loose inside the 18, and that one's put away. And just like that, Cleveland comes in, gets up 1-0.
Goal for Cleveland Force FC.
I believe that might have been Kellen Fossil. Take a look here at the replay. No, it was not. It was Lauren Contini. Put that one home, and just like that, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and Contini, we were mentioning, ever since that close side throw in here, she chased it all the way through, forcing the keeper to pass it too early, and that allowed the offense to crowd into the box, giving her a point-blank shot right in front of the net and made it count by breaking the ice here today with the first goal.
So ball put into the 18. Gattino, she'll turn. Puts it out. That's 4. She'll cut back. Not the start you want if you're Michelle Krisnick and Flint City AFC. You're down 1-0, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Something we talk about quite a bit is Carter. Plays it back into Rush. This one looked to be put across and broken up and cleared away.
And just like that, the rest of the match today is
look at this. Is now Contini is up and all alone, making her way into the 18. A heavy touch, though, by Contini. And Northrop able just to come out and pick it up. So a ball over the top, let Gantini go in. She was all alone for 30 yards.
Yeah, and that's dangerous, those one-on-one opportunities. What they teach the keepers is to meet the attacker halfway, close the distance as soon as possible, but just that one heavy touch at full speed, it's really hard to control. Gantini just losing it off that heavy touch, but another scary opportunity for Cleveland. Within the first 5 minutes, they're already up 1-0.
All put up top, broken up. Now Muir plays it back to Batera. On that far side, they'll work this back. It's Megan Heath. This ball slotted out. Kellen Fossil. Fossil puts this one in. That's broken up.
The flag came off for an offside there.
So ball. Goal was scored by number 10. That is 100% confirmed. We got word that maybe the fourth official was saying it was number 14, but number 10 officially scored the goal. So ball is going to be cleared out, looking towards Antonio. Now Galvin for Flint City AFC. Flint City, they have had a good chunk of possession here in the early going. And they did have an opportunity just 30 seconds into this game.
Yeah, the first shot on goal.
Philippotts looks to put this one back post. That one goes just past the diving Ott and goes wide. But this part of the match is brought to you by Granite City Food and Brewery. Eat good eats, drink good drinks, have good times. Visit the Troy location at the corner of I-75 and 16 Mile or the Northville location at 7 Mile and Haggerty. Check out their daily deals as well as tomorrow is Burger Monday. Build your own burger and fries for $6.99, Jomo.
I might be a weirdo for this, but I love a fried egg on my burger.
That's not weird at all. I think they call that the Royal Burger egg over at another restaurant. As Philippotts puts this back in with her left foot, and that's headed away. Now settled down by Olivia Rush. Gattino, that one's broken up. Piotrowski. Put inside. A little touch. That's Canada. Canada looked to put inside towards Carter, and that broken up by Cleveland. So now Canada. I mean, just all the space out there right now for Piotrowski. She puts this one in towards that back post to a touch. Believe that was Philippotts. No, I apologize. Delaney Caldwell is the one that got a touch on that one.
Just couldn't put it in the spot for a header there. So kind of a hesitation. Flip the leg up, trying to catch it behind you. A very difficult one to land, but still putting the pressure back on Cleveland. They're down 1-0 is Flint City, but they've started to kind of pick up the offense a little bit, spend a lot more time within the 18 to try and get this one equalized.
Back to Philippotts. She'll put it inside. Now Maya Carter. Back to Carter. Mueller. Good switch out wide. Back to Gattino. Now Rush. Good spell of possession here for Flint City AFC. 9 minutes into this one. They're still down 1-0. A third-minute goal from Lauren Contini. All the difference right now. Piotrowski puts this towards Caldwell. Ball's loose, now cleared away.
It's a dangerous touch within the box there. It's difficult when it's at that kind of waist level to kind of put it on the ground as soon as possible. Those aerial kicks, in that sense, could be very dangerous.
Now Caldwell on the ball. Philip Potts looking for a give and go. Now Cleveland with the ball. Mackenzie Muir puts it out wide. Ramacone. She'll play it back. Looking up top for Batera. And that one misses the intended target. And now Piotrowski looking to play that one in towards Maya Carter, and that one deflects out. This part of the match brought to you by Trivialoni Asset Management. Your success is our success. To learn more about Trivialoni Asset Management, head over to Triav.com. That's TRIVAM.com. As this ball played in towards Caldwell and goes just over her head and out for a throw-in on this near side. Again, that's Trivam, TRIVAM.com. You can also call 586-665-8805.
Visit dovercompany.com for your garage door and window needs.
Ball back in defensive third of Cleveland, fighting hard. Looking to play it inside towards Caldwell. It's Maya Carter. Now the ball cleared up by the force, up over midfield and out here on this near side.
Now finally able to relieve that pressure. A lot of time spent in that attacking third for Flint. Finally able to breathe now.
So being thrown in by Philippotts. Looking for Canada. Now Carter. She'll fight hard here at midfield. Plays it back. Now Batera. Looks towards this near side and Fossil. She'll track it down. Puts us in the middle towards Antonio. And this one actually ended up playing back right into the hands of Northrop. So dribbling up, playing the ball out wide now towards Philippotts. It was Galvin that played the ball. Now this one from Philippotts looking towards Caldwell. Runs out of real estate.
Just a little too much on that one, but Flint now bringing it back into the defensive third of Cleveland, where they've spent a lot of today's match. And they're trying to keep it that way.
So Antonio, and in comes Olivia Roche. Right back now to Cleveland. Good pullback from Fossil. She'll get it back. Heavy first touch from her. The flag will go up, though, as Maya Carter was in an offside position. Referee does not see it yet, and there it is. So she'll blow the whistle. First offside called here of the game for either side.
Michigan Soccer Network launched our player recruitment highlight video program. Our programs are designed for every player's needs and budget. Whether you already have a video and want more exposure or need to start from scratch, the Michigan Soccer Network is ready to help you get to where you want to go. To learn more, visit MichiganSoccerNetwork.com and select highlight videos.
Our first comments coming in here, Matt Capola. Such sloppy passing from AFC, they really need to clean it up. I don't know if I would say I completely agree with that assessment. I think they move the ball around quite well. I think what's happening, just like a lot of times when you start getting into the final third, you know, your space starts to diminish. You don't have as many open looks as maybe you would. They just have to do a better job of switching the point of attack and moving the ball around, being a little more patient in the attacking third.
The Blackstones 810 Soccer Charity Bar.
And that's one of the most difficult places to be patient. Like you were mentioning, everything is so much higher pressure. Everyone's close by. You want that goal, especially when you're down by 1. You want it as soon as possible. Very difficult to maintain that kind of patience there, but it is important to do. Absolutely. Just difficult.
So the ball goes out on that far side, right in front of the Atwood Stadium scoreboard. Last night we were here for the home opener, the Flint City Bucks, as they took on Lansing City. That game ended in a 0-0 draw. In front of just over 5,500 faithful here in Flint. Good crowd on hand. So a foul just called in favor of Flint City. So look at a free kick about 45 yards from goal.
It'll be the first one of our match today.
To be taken by Gattino. So this ball comes in, it's low. Not the ball Gattino wanted. It skips out just over Antonio's head. Settled down by Canada. So play it in Gattino. She's got some space. She'll play it in towards Carter. Pushed out wide. And kicked away. Randy Four was right there for Flint City. Defended well, though, by Victoria Lyncha. So a throw-in coming up. Actually, the ball went out for a corner, so it's the first corner of the match now coming up here for Flint City.
Corner kick to Flint City.
Just soon after the first free kick going for Flint City. Now the first corner kick of today's match, both going for the red kits. This one could be big and equalizing the match.
Mueller will put this one in. It comes in high. Up goes for a punch as Madison Ott clears it out just over the 18. And now this is cleared out now towards midfield. Canada will track it down. She's got all this time in the world as she looks to switch this to the opposite side of the field. Now settled down by Gattino. Philip Potts. Tracked down by Canada. Into Mueller. Now Caldwell. Mueller will keep it, though. Played back to Canada. Caldwell. Now to Rush. Good defensive work here by Cleveland. They've got 9 behind the ball. Gattino. Now Mueller. Mueller, a little pullback. Good defensive work by Muir. Now inside, the ball was loose for a moment and then cleared away by Lyncha. But again, the spells of possession you see from Flint City AFC, they have not created really any opportunity. It's now Mueller. Caldwell. Caldwell the shot! Inside! Nothing but net! And just like that, Flint City equalizes in the 19th.
Flint City goal scored in the 18.
You spend enough time in the 18, and Flint City taking that patient approach, picking their spots, clean passing, finally giving them that opportunity right in front of the net, and sent it to the back of that net, and now sending it back to an equalized match here. Very similar to what we saw Cleveland do to get their first goal of the match, that kind of that point-blank shot a few yards away.
And now we're back to square one.
As this part of the match is brought to you by National Soccer. Achieving more together. Learn more about join the Nationals family. Visit nationalsoccer.com. As now, it looked like there's going to be another chance here quickly for Flint City. That was knocked away by the Cleveland Force. That really all kind of came together because of Gabby Mueller. She was just really working hard just outside the 18. She turned and found Caldwell just at the top of the 18. And she turned inside and took a right-footed shot that went low past the diving Madison Ott. Is Randy Four. Puts his back post! Maya Carter with a diving header that just couldn't get around on it and went wide.
That would have been one for the highlight reel, John. Great placement on that one. It's just being able to connect those is such a difficult task. Takes so much precision. But even when you get close, you still apply that pressure to Cleveland. And now it seems like a lot more energy being played for the Bucks here. That goal really galvanizing them.
So they're going to call a foul there on Olivia Rush. So here we are, 21 minutes into this one. Both teams scoring a goal. It's ones here on the scoreboard. Jonathan Turner alongside Giovanni Moscheri here on the Michigan Soccer Network. You're watching USLW Great Lakes Division action here on this Sunday afternoon. Memorial Day weekend as this ball played in. Caldwell. Now it's Fossil. Has the ball at her feet. Good ball played by Batera. Back to Heath. Good ball out wide on that far side. Good defensive work from Pietrowski, and that will end up going out for a goal kick. So great work from Pietrowski on that pressure. So Northrop will take a goal kick here on this near side. Jairo Zopel, how can I support MSN more? Thank you for all your streaming. Hey, just keep watching. Share this with your friends and family. You know, we'd ask you for money, but at the end of the day, money it can only go so far. We need support. It's Caldwell. Oh, she gets by the defender. Caldwell, ball on her left foot. She'll cut it back. And then she'll take a shot that goes up and over. I'm sure my partners would say, take the money, John. Take the money.
But money can't buy happiness, John.
I know. I'll just continue to support what we do by tuning in here every time we've got a game. We got a lot of games next weekend. I'm afraid to even look at the schedule. That's how many games we have next weekend. So, we'll put this one back in. Ball will flick back from Caldwell, and it makes the way all the way back to Ott. Ball popped up in the air. Brought down by Mueller. Mueller's right there as well. Now Fossil. She'll look played up toward Antonio. It's a good win by Galvin. Cleared up into the stands.
Bouncing around a few times. A crowd looking to get a little possession of it, but simply returning it back to the pitch.
So Fossil will throw this one in. Ball will find its way towards Caldwell as she was looking for Mueller. Ball given back to Muir. Muir now looks to play this to the far side of the pitch. That's Linsha. Linsha looks to put this one in. Blocked by Pietrowski.
I like the move for Cleveland. Instead of going through, you're in the attacking third. You got that adrenaline going. Being patient and clearing it out to the far side. Great move, giving them another shot opportunity.
Oh, look at Randy Ford now. She'll make her way into the 18. Ford looking to slot it towards Carter. And defended very well there by Van Uyen. They were in quick transition there after Mueller played the ball out wide. Now Caldwell. towards Carter. Carter with a touch. She'll take a shot with her left foot. And stretching out all the way to her left was Ott to make the save.
That's the fourth shot on goal for Flint. Their offense really starting to pick up after that first goal by Caldwell in the 19th minute.
So a foul called on Flint as now next 5 minutes brought to you by Ally Financial. Whether it's banking, investing, home loans, or auto finance, nothing stops us from doing right by you. Ally, do it right. Visit ally.com today. Brought back in by Van Ewen. Muir out wide. That goes to Linsha. She'll play out wide to Ramacone. Ramacone looks to cross this one into the box. It goes right into the hands of Peyton Northrup. And she'll throw out it immediately to Philippotts on this near side. Philippotts plays the ball up looking for Caldwell. It's a foot chase now as Fossil will play it back now to Ott.
Fossil, good positioning there in the race to the ball there, getting that inside track. Able to save what would have been another potential one-on-one between Caldwell and the keeper.
It's crazy how decades and generations change the meaning of a word, right? A comment coming in saying chicken mouth saying slang. Now, 15, 20 years ago, that means something completely different than meaning really good stuff, I'm assuming, as this ball is played in by Patasik looking towards Ramacone. But when, you think about that, think of like Jason movies, slang, right? It's not a good thing. But slang, I think, is a good thing nowadays from all the young kids.
I would have to agree.
Must be a positive.
From my reporting in my age, I would have to agree with that one. Yeah, it's a good thing, John.
Yeah, back in 2000, slang was not a good thing. It's this ball played into Caldwell from Carter, and Caldwell puts it wide.
That'll be shot number 10 for Flint in this first half. 4 of which have been on goal so far, 1 of them going through. Meanwhile, Cleveland, 4 shots so far, 2 of which on goal, 1 of them going through as well. But as far as opportunities, it's going towards Flint right now.
Ball played in. Right at midfield, the goal scoring continues right there. Loose ball, now Fossil. Give it right back to Flint City. Now Philippotts. Into Nicotino. She's under immediate pressure, and Galvin is forced to play it to Piotrowski on one touch. Carter pushes it out wide, looking for 4. He's got Piotrowski in support. She'll go one-on-one, though, against Linsha. Linsha does a good job and clears it out. So far in this one, the goal's coming in the 3rd minute by Lauren Contini for Cleveland. This ball played in Nicotino right towards Caldwell. Caldwell now plays it off a Cleveland Forest player, and now Fossil will deflect it off Caldwell and out for a goal kick. And then in the 19th minute, Delaney Caldwell equalized with a low-lining shot past the diving Madison Ott.
And Delaney Caldwell has been, shortly after that goal, you've been seeing her in constant pursuit of the ball, especially once it gets into the 18, whether it's chasing forward in a foot race down the touchline or it's in the box, continuing that kind of pursuit, getting any touch they can on it.
So Philippotts now in the corner on this near side. Looks to put this across. Ball loose inside the 18, now poked away by a Cleveland defender.
And Antonio just couldn't get a good enough touch on it to keep it from rolling out. That will continue this offensive possession for Flint.
So rush. Try to get through 2 defenders. Yeah, Linsha and Antonio. Antonio up this near side. She'll cut inside past Canada. Was looking to play it into Contini. And goes past her. Back towards Galvin. So now a rush. Piotrowski. Out wide. That's 4. Knocked out. At times the wind picks up a little bit, shakes all our equipment up here in the press box, and then it goes away.
Yeah, like we were mentioning before, weather certainly a factor here, blowing over to the Flint side.
Coming out of the north. I mean, out of the south towards the north. As now Gatina will track this one down, puts one into the 18, and broken up. As Emma Batera kept on. No, they're going to say it went out. Batera, she'll turn inside. Plays the ball here to Batasic on the near side. Heavy first touch, but she keeps it under control. Now Batera forces it back to Megan Heath. Coutinho comes in and intercepts it on its way towards Antonio, but knocks it out.
Looking at the YouTube comment section, another phrase that means something new is saying that somebody ate, which means they did or said something that slayed.
I don't get it. But either way, the next 5 minutes of this match are brought to you by Julia Zahn Real Estate. Soccer mom and licensed realtor. Call 248-496-3438 or email Julia at julia@thebetterco.com. That's julia@thebetterco.com. None of it makes sense. And I'm pretty sure my parents did the exact same thing when I was, the teenager's age. I don't remember saying things with such nonsense that meant 7 different things, but...
Yeah, because specifically when you say ate, you could say ate it, meaning that they fell on their face.
Yeah, you bit it, right? I mean, ball played in towards Antonio with Patasic. Now one back by Flint City. Now one back by Cleveland. Ball into Antonio. She's open. Antonio just couldn't get a shot off. She was wide open. Now Linshaw wins the ball back. Met by Piotrowski. Great little poke away by Piotrowski. As that ball's played up over Maya Carter.
And all it takes is just that little stutter step. If your feet are kind of in the wrong position at times, Antonio wasn't able to get that step to step into that shot. And that's all it takes.
Rush. Switches the point of attack, finding Piotrowski. She'll play it inside towards Gattino. Gattino goes through the 5-hole. Through Batera. She'll keep going. She'll try to cut past Megan Heath. Wins the ball back, pushes it out to 4. 4, a little step over. 4. Puts it across towards Odd. Odd makes the save, and ball cleared away by Fossil.
That'll be save number 3 for Ott so far, as the Cleveland 18 has been busy.
So the center referee is going to make her way over towards a player injured or looking down right now on the pitch for Cleveland. This might be Linshaw.
And they're going to wave in the training staff, make sure everything is okay.
Looks like she's holding maybe her head.
City AFC would like to thank Dr.
It's hard to tell what went on here.
Yeah, so not quite sure, but
when you're looking for the best in quality dental care, make your next appointment with Knight Dental Care.
Again, we said we have a busy schedule next week. That we do. I think next Saturday we've got 4 games alone on Saturday, and we've got 1 on Friday, and then we got 3 on Sunday. So And then the month really gets started the following week, so a lot of games. I think we counted in total 30-some games in the month of June.
And what's one thing you can do to ensure that you don't miss any of them, John?
Well, one would be to subscribe.
There we go.
Right? And then you got to hit the bell. That way you're notified every time we go live. That bell is very important on YouTube. Because again, I believe that was Linsha that slow to get up. She's now up under her own accord, and she's making her way off the field. Yeah, but the one thing, Jomo, is that as, someone who's older, I'm in my 40s, I don't see things the same way that my 15, 13-year-old and my 11-year-old see. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of parents out there feel the exact same way. I remember very vividly as a child, my dad wanted to go golfing with me and his buddies on a Saturday or Sunday morning, probably around Memorial Day weekend. And I had just gotten some new jeans and a new Tommy Hilfiger polo shirt. I thought, hey, I want to go in my jeans and my Tommy Hilfiger golfing. And my dad looked at me and goes, what are you doing? You don't go golfing with jeans on. I remember having this very big argument with him about it. And I still remember to this day. But I was 14, 15 years old.
You didn't know any better.
Didn't know any better. I didn't use words like Slade. Or, 8, or whatever the case might be.
So you're saying that Slade and 8 are this generation's versions of jeans in golf?
I'm just saying that I know what I remember those days back when I was a young tyke of disagreement with the rents, right? The parents. We used to call them rents because they ended in parents, rents, so.
One way to get the word over with.
But Linsha is sitting on the sideline right now talking with the trainer here for Flint City AFC. Keep an eye on. Looks like they did make a substitution. We'll take a look here. We're back underway here as Caldwell will put this one into the box. Good ball just over Carter's head. Now Carter's right there, so slide off the post. Rebound off the crossbar. They're going to say it hit off the football upright, so not actually off the crossbar. So it looks as though number 3 is on the pitch. We don't have a 3 on our roster, so we'll get confirmation on who the number 3 is now. If I was a guessing person, I would say it's Mackenzie Russell because she was 33 on our roster. Cleveland. Ball played back. Now Fossil. Makes her way up this near side. In chase, Caldwell. Ball put out. Ptacek. She'll cut it back. Good defensive work by Philippot. Ptacek ended up being called for the foul. So number 3 is in fact 33 on our roster. Mackenzie Russell has checked in place of Victoria Linsha. Came off hobbled here a few moments ago. This part of the match is brought to you by the Michigan Goalkeeper Academy. Take your goalkeeping to the next level. Register for the Michigan Goalkeeper Academy camps this summer. Visit migoalkeeperacademy.com. That's migoalkeeperacademy.com. As the ball is pushed out wide towards Carter. She'll track it down here in the corner on the near side. Looking in for Mueller. Mueller is there defensively. He just pokes it away.
Number 9, Victoria Linsha left the game for the Force. She was replaced by number 3, Mackenzie Russell.
There's our PA confirmation of the substitution.
So the ball went out now for a goal kick. Now rush. Back to Canada. Pushed out wide, Pietrowski. In towards Carter. Now pushed out towards Ford. Ford down by the end line, gets the edge. Ford tried to put it back across and ends up going out for a goal kick.
Yeah, when you're in tight quarters like that, tough to get control and you're running darn near full speed towards the back line. Oftentimes defense does everything they can. They got to box you out and they got to run you out.
Fossil. Ball switched. Patera. Plays it into Antonio. One back by Flint City. Carter, she turns. Looks to play it inside towards Caldwell. It's more of a forced ball. She probably should have played it to Mueller.
Yeah, the Cleveland defense definitely paying attention to Caldwell whenever she is running towards the attacking third. Drawing a lot of focus from the blue.
Caldwell calls home for college. Ball State University. This ball deflects out off of Fossil and out for a corner.
And Caldwell, a resident of Chelsea, Michigan.
Corner kick to Flint City.
This will be Flint City's second corner kick of today's match.
Ball played short to Philippots. Played into Mueller. Mueller now, she'll go into the 18. Uncontested. She'll put one back across goal. And now tracked down by Pietrowski. She'll play it into 4. Ball put across, looking towards Caldwell. She'll get a touch it in! Delaney Caldwell, their second goal of the game. Flint City up 2-1.
Sometimes it does not take much contact. You just need to direct it where it needs to go. Took an awkward bounce on its way behind the net. And just like that, Flint getting themselves the first lead in today's match.
Delaney Caldwell getting a brace here on the afternoon. Getting her second goal in the 42nd minute. And just like that, we're getting Chicken Mouse saying, number 12, 8 and left no crumbs on that goal. Don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. But this part of the match is brought to you by the Michigan Wolves. Preparing players for the next steps in soccer and in life. Visit MichiganWolves.com. Push the ball out wide. Patasic will track it down for Cleveland. Galvin will pick up the scraps. Now Philippots will bring it up this near side for Flint City. Ball from Caldwell into Mueller. Good work to get out of that tight space from the Flint City AFC side. Ball switched. That's 4. She's got speed on that far side. 4 into the 18. Looks to slide it across and cleared away by Van Ewen.
Smart play. Didn't have a great look at the net there with the angle she was coming in at from the right side. Trying to pass it across to get a little bit of a clearer shot there, but Cleveland was all over it.
Gattino playing it into Carter, a little high. Now Rush, out wide to Four. We're in the 45th minute. One back by Flint City. Mueller tried to bring it down. She's met by Muir. Good work by Mueller. Ball played back to Galvin. Mueller running into Muir. One back by Cleveland. Contini looking to play it up towards Antonio. Just too much pace. That's what makes his way all the way back to Northrop.
Antonio was covered already by 2 kits trying to chase that one.
Waiting from official word from the 4th official about how much time. I expect at least 2, maybe even 3 minutes as this ball played in towards Gattino. Top of the 18, shot is blocked. Now Mueller. Mueller the shot as it's blocked through traffic. So they're going to say 4 minutes.
Patriot Ambulance is proud to support Flint City AFC as the official medical transportation sponsor.
So 4 minutes of stoppage time has been added here.
When you need them the most.
A lot of that as a result of Lyncha, who went down, is no longer on the pitch. So Philippot's looking to get past Fossil, but Fossil defended that well, and she'll look to maybe play it back. Van Ewen clears it up, but Fossil was followed by Philippot's.
I'm looking at the YouTube chat. Matt Capala says, really impressed with Philippot so far. Super impressive runs and passes into the box so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has indicated a minimum of 4 minutes of stoppage time.
Coming up here during the halftime break, we'll send to commercial, come back, talk about this matchup and what's happened so far as this ball out on that far side. In comes in Russell. Is it deflect out off of, I believe, Megan Heath. It's actually Ramcone. If Flint City can find a way to keep getting Delaney Caldwell involved in this second half, might see her get a hat trick here on this Sunday afternoon. Brought down by Carter, a good switch to this near side. Philippot's has a lot of green space in front of her. Patasic there defensively. Philippot's will look to fire one with her left foot, and that one will go out here on the near side for a throw-in.
Great defensive stop for Cleveland. But Philippot's, like the commenter was mentioning, great so far in today's match. We've been calling her name the entire time.
Settled down by Mueller. Mueller, good work to get inside. She's got some space in front of her. So play this ball in and just pass for as it makes its way right there at Madison Ott. The River Rats showing up here on this Sunday afternoon.
Drums and all.
Ball thrown in by Fossil. And headed down. Now Antonio settles it down for Cleveland.
Great footwork to find the open space.
Van Ewen. Good pressure from Carter. Ball back to Canada. When she's met by pressure, Contini. Now Patasic. Mueller gives it back to Mueller. Coutinho finding Caldwell. Caldwell with a good touch. And looks to switch this to Four. Four doesn't get there in time as Heath goes down, and that will wrap up this first half. It's 2-1 here in favor of Flint City AFC. A 42nd minute goal from Delaney Caldwell put them ahead here. Again, keeping in mind that in the 3rd minute, Lauren Contini was able to open up the scoring. And then in the 19th minute, Caldwell equalized, and that's where this first half will come to an end.
And it's been a lot of Flint in terms of possession and in terms of shots here, but the game does still remain within one. Not deadlocked, though ice has been broken. The seal's been broken to get the scoring going. So this second half is going to be shaping up to be a fantastic one. Caldwell definitely going to be getting more attention from Cleveland on the defensive side, I'm sure.
It is Memorial Day weekend. It is soccer here in Flint, Michigan at Atwood Stadium. You're watching USLW Great Lakes Division action here on this Sunday afternoon. Hey, we had a chance to, me and Jomo here had a chance to record this great poem by a man named Randy Welch. And take a look here. We opened up our show here tonight with this video, but take a look as we celebrate and we honor those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice for us this Memorial Day weekend. We'll be back. Fragile is a single life the brave so freely give. Bound for immortality, their souls will surely live. Death, don't be proud for what you took, they freely gave away. Their quest for freedom far outweighed the fear that you convey.
They joined the ranks of warriors, staying vigil day and night. They often skipped a meal or two, but they never missed a fight. God bless the men and women whose fighting days are done. Say a special prayer at night for each and every one.
Rest assured that you will find throughout the coming years, these fallen warriors will return in their hearts of all their peers. If we forget their sacrifice, their deaths will be in vain. Let's stand beside their loved ones as we sing their last refrain.
You've come upon our heaven's gate. You surely won't have long to wait. The saints will take good care of you, but there's still a lot to do.
You've joined the ranks of everyone who fought so freedom could be won. Although your job on earth is done, your work in heaven just begun.
Ally is invested in women's sports. Are you?
Heart of a lion, fire inside me blaze like a siren. Why would you try it? Wake up the beast, no I can't keep silent. I put my time in, now it's my time, your time is expiring. Blood, sweat and tears, I conquered my fears, I'm ready to fly now. We know they scared of us, no they don't care for us.
The game has changed monumentally. Ally is invested in the financial future of women's sports.
Did you know that your garage door is the single biggest object on your home? So if you're looking to add some curb appeal, it's a perfect place to start.
And right now, you can get 12 months same as cash. At Dover & Company, we carry the area's largest selections from top manufacturers. And don't forget to ask about our openers and accessories. We have it all, from battery backup, remotes, keypads, and OHD Anywhere that allows you to control and monitor your garage door from anywhere with your smartphone.
Dover & Company, your hometown garage door company since 1936.
Michigan Soccer Network, man! DCFC! Woo!
And your Detroit City Football Club.
The sights, the sounds of historic Keyworth Stadium. There's nothing quite like it. Each week, Jonathan Turner and Neil Rule will break down the most recent Detroit City FC USL Championship match, taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, looking ahead to their upcoming match, and much more. Watch the Detroit City FC recap show each week on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Let's go City on the Michigan Soccer Network.
You are watching the Michigan Soccer Network.
Come on, City.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
So you're banana bread experts.
At this point. I'm Annie. I'm Morgan. And this is our banker, Dennis.
Hi, I'm Dennis. They came in and were looking for financing. They needed some seed money to get the business going.
I was with him when I got the news that we had gotten into our dream retailer. I said, you allowed us to get here.
I live vicariously through all my customers, and this was just incredible. I could share in that victory with them.
Sounds like you made that victory possible.
I had a little something to do with it.
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
At Dort Financial Credit Union, we believe in fulfilling our members' dreams and care deeply about supporting our community.
Without amazing partners like Dort Financial Credit Union, we would not be able to do what we do. And that's truly the backbone of our organization, is having those partnerships and community relationships.
From supporting community events to our employee volunteers, we are passionate about giving back to organizations that are important to you and helping make our community a great place to live, work, and play.
Michelob Ultra, superior light beer.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Every small business has expenses as it grows. Whether you're a farmer, a wedding planner, or anything in between, PFCU can help. With a suite of business services, we can help build your business.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
I work in nursing home, I work in the restaurant, and I own my own food truck. And I banquet Huntington. I used to always look at that sign, you know, come on, own your own home. So one day I just said, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the banker. And he didn't tell me, no, it's not possible. He told me anything was possible. And that made me feel good. Hi, I'm Veronica, and this is my banker, Roger. He's awesome. He's a good guy.
Welcome back into Atwood Stadium on this Sunday afternoon, Memorial Day weekend. As you know, Giovanni and I have talked about this throughout much of our broadcast the last 2 days. You know, we oftentimes think of Memorial Day as our family getaway, our family fun, our barbecue, our really anything but probably what it really is. And we want to make sure that we convey that, you know, honoring those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice while you're enjoying your weekend.
It's about during that enjoyment, you have to understand why you're even able to have that kind of enjoyment, have that unofficial start to summer. It is on the backs of those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. The reason that we celebrate our Memorial Day here is for those fallen soldiers in the line of duty, defending our freedom and defending our nation. The only place to get your breaking soccer news in the state of Michigan is right here at the Michigan Soccer Network. From youth to professional, the Michigan Soccer Network is dedicated to bringing you the best that soccer has to offer here in Michigan. You can visit michigansoccernetwork.com, and one way to find that news is on our MSN magazine. We launched our new digital magazine that'll be published on the 15th of every month. Learn more or to check it out, the latest edition released on May 15th. You can head over to michigansoccernetwork.com to find the digital magazine as well.
As moments away, about 2 minutes or so from getting things back underway here at Atwood Stadium. Jonathan Turner alongside Giovanni Moscheri. Excited to have you watching wherever you are watching, near and far. If you're first time stopping by, hit that subscribe button, like us, and share us with your friends and family. Where are you watching us today? You're watching from home? You're watching from the car? You're watching in a Culver's parking lot? It doesn't matter. Love to know where you're watching. We have had people tell us they're watching while getting a burger at Culver's. That's why I even said it. So, but either way, let us know. We'd love to know where you're tuning in from, where you're watching. And again, I know that Hero Zopel has asked, how do you support us? Well, again, at the end of the day, it comes down to a number of things. One is, again, making sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. The second aspect of that would be to share it, right? Share this, tweet, do all the things that you can in order to show us that support. That's how you do it, right there. So,
ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to welcome.
And even if you're a Cleveland Force fan and you're tuning into the Michigan Soccer Network, we're not going to exclude you here. There's room for you at the Michigan Soccer Network as well.
Saint-Germain in France. She played college soccer for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
So we'll find out if any changes were made here at the halftime break.
City round of applause for Eva Gattino. We are honored to have you with us this evening.
We'll be notified here. We're just waiting for any adjustments here to either Flint City AFC or the Cleveland Force as Cleveland Force make their way out of their locker rooms. Take a look there at our MSN goal cam. right there. That goal cam was facing the Flint City AFC side. So now we'll only be seeing it if Cleveland does any scoring or opportunities there down on that side.
And they're going to be looking to do so this half as well. Down by 1 with a lot of offense on the Flint side. They had the opportunity in the 3rd minute. They're the ones who got the lead in the first place, and they want to get back into action, get back into control of this game, and get themselves that lead as well.
No question. It's crazy. I'm looking at the jersey numbers up close, and it's crazy because that number 26 looks so much like a 28 because it is a 28. And I don't even knew we had a 28 on our roster today. So, not uncommon for us to have roster numbers, adjustments, things like that. That looks like Remini Tillotson, number 28. So we might be seeing her stepping on the pitch. Remini, a transfer student who went to Michigan State University, now up in East Lansing, went to TCU.
And as soon as we get official confirmation of that, we'll let you know.
I don't know if I need confirmation. I can recognize Remini. I've covered Remini now when we first got started here 4 years ago, covering her and Justice Tillotson when they played for Rebels FC and then the Nationals. As Heroes Appel is now saying he's watching from Toledo. We appreciate your watching and supporting us. It's 2-1 here in favor of Flint City AFC as Cleveland's made their way out onto the pitch. So it looks as though Remini Tillotson will step in. See who she took off. Looks like she took off Piotrowski, number 27. We actually had Remini down as number 13 today, so.
Cleveland Force will have the ball to start the second half of the match.
And for our Toledo fan, Cleveland's Tori Lyncha recently transferred to Toledo after 2 years at Xavier University.
And we are officially back underway here from historic Atwood Stadium. Cleveland Force in the blue kits going right to left on your screen. Flint City AFC in the red kits now going left to right. Again, it's 2-1 here in favor of Flint City AFC. Delaney Caldwell brace so far has Flint City with the 1-goal lead. Cleveland Force Soccer Club, great first half broadcast, gents. Exciting first 45 minutes. We appreciate that, Cleveland Force Soccer Club. We actually covered Cleveland Force on the ECNL side here back in the fall. The Nationals went out and played a game out there. We had a chance to cover that game remotely from our studios in Shelby Township, Michigan. So, ball played into Mueller. Finding Four on this near side. Four, she's got the speed, looking to get past Butera. Good defensive work from Butera, but she'll end up knocking it out over the end line, out for a corner.
That'll now be corner number 3 for Flint City in this match. They're the only team with corner kicks so far. A 3-0 advantage in that category.
So ball from Mueller goes out and continues out along the end line. So it'll be a goal kick coming up.
And for the Cleveland Force Soccer Club, brought up that you had an exciting time the first 45 minutes. Sarah Van Ewen, 10 years with the club. That's a long time.
Well, they do have that youth side, so which is very important in development. This ball almost given away. It's one back. Now Four. So they take a shot towards the near post. It goes up and into the door. Financial Credit Union stands, covers behind the goal. I almost feel like that should be like a thing. You know, like maybe Door Financial, if, you know, players hit like the logo or something like that, or hit the covering, they should be like $5 automatically into any Dort Financial customer's bank account, Like yesterday, someone hit the Chick-fil-A sign with the ball. Matter of fact, it's over. It's on the ground now, right now. Maybe that's, you hit the Chick-fil-A sign, you should get free chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. No complaints from the press box.
One back by FLINT City AFC. That's 4. She'll play it back to Tillotson. Now back to Canada. She'll look to switch this to Galvin. Galvin with a good turn, buying some time. Ball played into Canada, a little flick as it makes its way now to 4. And that one pushed away by Butera. Something you got to give your hats off to here locally in the Great Lakes division. The referee is signer, so that's a nice little shove down by Butera on 4. That's a frustration type move there from Butera. Referee's going to walk over, and I was just going to talk about this, but they have made a huge focus and a focal point on making sure that they have all female referee crews for all USLW games here. It's a great effort. As Tillotson will put this one back in as his play low. Through traffic, Caldwell gets a touch on it. Goes up and over. We know she doesn't need a lot of power, just doesn't do the placement. Comment coming in saying, if they did do that people would just be aiming for the Chick-fil-A sign the entire game. This might sound controversial, but I'm not a huge fan of Chick-fil-A.
It gets a lot of buzz.
Antonio now has the ball just outside the 18, and that one we played back from Olivia Rush and cleared away by Northrop. I like, if you're going to give me something with fried chicken, I like Popeyes. It just seems to me like it's got more flavoring. It's open on Sundays.
It gets a lot. It gets a lot of. They have good marketing. We'll say that.
So a good turn. That was Muir. Knocked away and out for a throw-in for FLINT City AFC.
Substitutions at halftime.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, when all the fast food restaurants were starting to come out with that similar chicken sandwich, me and my family, we did an entire taste test. Burger King is the one that came out on top. The Chiking, they called it back then.
Goalkeeper change at halftime. Leaving the match 0, Peyton Northrop. Now playing goalie for FLINT City, number 30, Kate Helfin.
So Kate Helfin actually made a change as well at halftime for FLINT City. So Northrop is off and Helfin is in. This part of the match is brought to you by Premier Sports Center. The Premier Sports Center is a new 60,000 square foot indoor sports facility and a one of its kind in Macomb County. To learn more about renting fields and getting training, head over to playpremier.com. That's playpremier.com. Tillotson plays it inside for Galvin. Ball out wide on that far side. Ball put in towards Canada. Ball loose, just past Catino. So it went over Canada. Sorry, Maya Carter's head. Katina was there to put a touch on it, and it just went past her foot.
That one had great placement. Absolute. It was loaded with potential. Beautiful placement. I just couldn't get that final touch.
See, somebody else agrees with me. Kapala says Chick-fil-A is totally overrated. Give me a Popeye chicken sandwich any day. See, I just feel like you get more chicken and just more flavor. I want some chicken now. We're talking about this.
That Chick-fil-A sign makes us want Popeyes. How about that?
As Fossil try to push this up that near side. Actually hit off Caldwell on its way out, so it'll be a throw-in for Cleveland Force. Again, this game did move up slightly to make sure that this game could get in. Seems as though the weather might be holding off just a bit. So hopefully won't be seeing or impacted by any of the weather. It's Canada on the ball here for Flint City AFC. She'll find Tillotson on this near side. Tillotson under pressure. That was from Erica Leanweber, who's now on the pitch here for Cleveland. 4. Looking back for Carter. Now they're going to call foul back a few moments ago.
It's the second foul against Cleveland in this second half. 5 in total.
Gattino has the ball just inside the 18. She'll slot this one towards the back post, and nobody there for Flint City. Someone just asked me what my thoughts are on Canada, the country. Our neighbors to the north.
It's a nice place. I have a couple of cousins that we come and visit in the Hamilton, around Toronto area. It's a great place.
Oh. Ooh, as we have contact, as a player down now for Cleveland. I believe that's number 17. And
yeah, and I saw it in defending the shot.
Megan Heath
took it right to the face.
So Heath is able to get up, and
yeah, that was point blank. Right to the face. Those are not fun.
That's why I stopped playing back in my early 20s. I had gotten 8 concussions while playing goalkeeper in my high school and travel days. As this ball played in, now Mueller. Now this one shot from distance goes up and over.
Yeah, concussions and head injuries in sports.
It's Philippotts who took that shot.
Yeah, especially in the sport of soccer here, headers being such a key part of the game, and sometimes you get incidental hits to the head like that. Very important, especially young athletes like this. Got to take them absolutely seriously.
This part of the match brought to you by Legend Motors. Hundreds of cars to choose from. Legend Motors has 3 locations to serve you in Metro Detroit: Ferndale, Waterford, and Detroit. Visit legendmotors.com today. Don't make your car buying experience ordinary. Make it legendary. So as Heath comes back on, Tillotson up the near side. It just goes out and thrown in immediately by Butera. Olivia Rush, good cutback, getting past Gattini. Now Galvin, she's got Philippotts out wide on the far side. She'll find her. Philippotts, good cutback by Philippotts. Oh, that's defended well by Fossil and then cleared away.
Even the fake shot attempt turned into a pullback, not phased, was Fossil. That was a fantastic defensive job there.
Seeing much of the same as the first half, as heavy possession here in favor of Flint City. Something you see both on the women's and men's side. They are very comfortable moving the ball around as the ball now finds Tillotson on the near side. Look to get past Leanweber, and she'll end up earning a corner kick here for Flint City.
Count that as number 4 for Flint City. Number 2 in this second half. They increase their corner advantage 4-0.
So Tillotson will play this one in. It's high and long towards Caldwell. The head on that. Carter goes up for it. Ball will be loose just top of the 18. And that one played by Olivia Rush that goes up and over.
That'll be shot number 6 for Flint City, totaling 21 attempts in today's match. Comparing that to Cleveland, only with 4.
So Mueller out to 4. 4 back into Carter. Oh, Carter fakes a back heel down by the end line. Now one goes out, says the assistant referee. Well, back to that Canada question of whether what are my opinions or thoughts on Canada? Hey, they're our neighbors to the north. I have very little to say one way or the other.
Got to be nice to your neighbor.
Got to be nice to your neighbor. If they ask for sugar, you give them some sugar. If you don't have any sugar, you can't give it to them. Or if you just don't want to give any sugar out at all, you can understand that too.
As more of a blanket policy, it applies to everybody.
The ball played in from Mueller, looking for Caldwell, and that's in. Goal number 3, 3-1.
How about a hat trick for Caldwell today? If you had that on your bingo card, you could cross that right off. Now a 2-goal lead for Flint City over Cleveland. That domination of possession, number of shots. That's the 7th one on goal and the 3rd one to go through.
Powered that one right past Madison Ott. And Caldwell getting her hat trick here in the 59th minute for Flint City AFC. Again, how'd that start? Gabby Mueller able to win the ball back and then find Caldwell. Second time we've seen Mueller do just that, and leading to a goal here for Flint City AFC. I know you're probably thinking, hey, player of the game would be something like Caldwell. She's got 3 goals, but Mueller has been fantastic here this afternoon.
Ball always has to come from somewhere.
Ball out wide, now far side. That's Philippotts. Inside to Mueller. Now Gattino. Gattino maybe looking for Carter, just couldn't find her. Loose ball finds its way to Tillotson. Tillotson, a good ball in towards Carter, just too much pace as it makes its way to Ott. Again, Cleveland started this game off hot. They scored a goal in the 3rd minute. Lauren Contini was able to put one behind Peyton Northrup. And since then, 3 unanswered goals for Flint City AFC, who coming into this game had only scored 1 goal in their first 2.
Yeah, never since that 3rd minute for Cleveland getting that first goal. They haven't seen the ball much since, let alone opportunities to shoot.
Now Tillotson. Into Mueller. Now Caldwell. A little touch towards Carter. Carter defended well by Heath, and she'll play it back towards Ott, who'll clear it up towards midfield. Lean Weber looking for Russell. This ball deflects off of Rush. Now Russell will make her way down and win the ball back for the Force. She'll go down just outside the 18. She's going to get tied up, and they're going to call foul.
If not for that, could have furthered the offensive possession there.
So this part of the match is brought to you by Vardar Soccer. Vardar Soccer, the premier youth soccer club in the state of Michigan. Visit vardarsoccer.com. So Isabella Antonio will stand over this one for the Force. Antonio will put this one back post just past Heath. And the goalkeeper, Katie Helfin.
Tell Heath had a little bit of hesitation when going for that header, trying to dodge a potential collision either with the far post or with the keeper herself. It's one of those kind of opportunities where you got to be careful where you pick your spots. You don't want to get anybody else injured, nor yourself. But sometimes it's opportunities like that could cost you a goal.
So Ford now up this near side for Flint City AFC. Look to put this one back post towards Caldwell. Nobody there. At least within striking distance. Can't say enough about Delaney Caldwell and what she's been able to do here today for Flint City. Scoring 3 goals.
And she's been the focus of Cleveland's defense, and despite that, she's still able to get those opportunities close in the box to get that hat trick that she's worked hard for against that defense.
Trying to settle it down. Ball played back to Galvin. Now Canada. Good cut back against that pressure from Antonio. Mueller deflected that and now played in by Mueller over the back line looking for Tillotson. Tillotson loses possession, but Patero is right there to clear it away and out for a throw-in. Going to see a substitution now here for Flint City as Emily Chung is going to step on. Emily Chung will replace Olivia Rush.
Emily Chung from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
So ball finding Mueller. Good overtake by Mueller. Should be pushed to the ground by Catini. Mueller slow to get up. Catini now gets it back. Ball played up over midfield, and the flag will go up as Ramacone was in an offside position.
Yeah, by a couple of yards there, it would have been a great opportunity, if not for those couple of yards, because there was nothing but green in front of her there, but thus the offside.
So now Contini looks, plays over the top again, looking for Ramacone. Good work by Galvin. Just get a foot in there now, Philippotts. First time watching, tuning in here. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to get involved with you in our chat. We don't charge you for admission, but there is a price, and that's usually just you getting involved and being engaged with us here. Try to talk with you during our broadcast.
Flint City substitution. Leaving the pitch, number 21, Olivia Rush. Entering the match.
Next 5 minutes is match brought to you by FC Barcelona Camps. Coming this June 10th through June 14th. Barca is coming to the Legacy Sports Center in Brighton, Michigan. To register, go to camps.fcbarcelona.us. Use promo code FCBMSN24 and save $30 off registration. Canada tried to play the ball, and Contini ended up following her on that ball. So a free kick coming up here
with the Flint City AFC.
For Flint City AFC.
That'll be their third one of this second half. There's 6 total.
Ball played quickly. Now here comes Mueller. She'll play it out wide to Tillotson. Tillotson gets past Patera, and that one wound up going out for a goal kick.
Yeah, the fouls against, so far, Cleveland with 6 fouls against, Flint City with just 3. in total for this match.
So Caldwell up that far side. Defended by Ramacone. Now they're going to call foul on Ramacone on Caldwell.
Flint City with a free kick.
So Philippot will put this one back in. Ball comes in right towards Tillotson. She goes up for it, just over her head, and now cleared up towards midfield.
Looked to be a little miscommunication as to who was going to take the initial header to receive it for Flint City.
So now Galvin. Got a lot of green space in front of her. Now Tillotson drives towards the middle, finds Mueller. Mueller. Good give and go. Right back to Gattino. That one's blocked. One back by Contini. Looking to go over the top for a big ball towards Antonio, and ball was too big.
And there was a bit of a gasp of the crowd, a little shoving going on in the middle of the field there.
Four. Defended by Butera. Good work to poke that away. Crosses over the touchline, out for a throw-in. Thrown in by Tillotson. All played back towards Canada. That was Carter that played the ball. Canada. Inside for Caldwell. Caldwell looked to cut back. Out to Philippot. Then back to Canada. Canada will look to fire one from distance. It goes just past Madison Ott. A well-struck ball just off target by inches.
Seems to be the farthest shot that we've seen in today's match. A lot of them coming closer within the 18, even within 6. That one almost great accuracy, just a little bit to the outside. And the beating drums of the River Rats over there in the Rat's Nest, making their voices heard.
Gattino will fire one now, and that one up into the out front.
That'll be shot attempt number 9 in this second half. Over for Flint City. Just a single shot attempt for Cleveland, though.
This part of the broadcast is brought to you by Mundy Sportsplex, Genesee County's #1 sports facility. To learn more about Genesee's #1 sports facility, Mundy Sportsplex, head over to MundySportsplex.com. That's MundySportsplex.com. Settle down, looking for Carter. 4. Play it back. Canada. Into Carter. Now back to Galvin. We are going to see some substitutions here for both teams. It's now Canada. Puts this one in back post towards Caldwell. Could she get there? No, she can't.
Flint City just keeps feeding it into the box, not letting Cleveland breathe for a second. Ball hasn't really seen the other half of the pitch in quite some time.
Ball back to Tillotson. Now back to Canada. Well, Tillotson looking to go through the 5-hole.
Oh, there was a handball there, incidental, but pretty clear.
So the ball goes out, so we will see some substitutions now. We're going to see Ella Whittle and Lillian Ma for Cleveland. And we did see substitution for Flint City as well.
Just a reminder as to how we got to the score that we have here. It was Lauren Contini in the 3rd minute of today's match. Started the scoring off to give them a 1-0 advantage, but since then it's been not 1, not 2, but 3 goals for Delaney Caldwell to bring Flint City up by 2 going into, or currently in, our 74th minute. So it'll be 3 unanswered since that 3rd minute goal for Cleveland.
So Myla Rustin's the one that came in here a moment ago, taking off Tatum Galvin for Flint City AFC. Now played up over midfield, looking for Dinwiddle.
Substitutions in the 73rd minute for Flint City.
Ball inside, looking for Muir. Tillotson was there to clean it up and clear it out.
Entering the match, number 6, Mila Rustin. For Cleveland Force, leaving the match, number 13, Catherine Ramaco, and number 14, Isabella Antonio.
So both Antonio and Ramacone stepping off for Cleveland Force.
Dinwiddie, and number 18, Lillian Ma.
Ball into 4. Played it into Mueller. Good cutback by Mueller. So switch the point of attack. Finding Philippots, who switches it over looking for a 4, but the flag will go up for offside.
That'll be the second one for Flint in today's match. First one for Flint City in the second half here.
This part of the match is brought to you by Unified Landscaping, your commercial and residential landscaping company. Call 810-938-2141 and mention MSN and get a free lawn cut when you start your residential or commercial lawn services with Unified Landscaping. Dinwiddle. Russell. Look to switch. Good head by Contini. Makes its way back to Helfin. And that's where that attack will come to an end. It has been all Flint City in this one. They lead in every statistical category. And found a way to get 3 goals here in this one, all off the foot of Delaney Caldwell. Using her right foot and her left foot in this one. As that one goes to Gattino, she'll intercept. And Flint City will once again try. Ball slotted out towards 4. She'll track it down on this near side in the corner. Let them go through the 5-hole again. It seems like they want to go through the 5-hole a lot. Do Flint City.
Flint City will keep up the pressure here with this near side throw-in. Right behind the River Rats. Pounding on the drums. With great rhythm, too.
Ball thrown into Mueller. Tillotson. Into Chung. Now Philippots. Looking for Caldwell. The ball deflects out. Now Contini will collect and start this new attack for Cleveland Force. Rustin finding Chung. Looking for Carter, and that one went wide of its intended target. Patera. Fossil. Muir.
FLINT City AFC would like to thank Mike Crew of Advanced Physical Therapy Center for providing physical therapy coverage this season. From elite athletes to weekend warriors, Advanced Physical Therapy Center are experts in getting you back in the game. Don't risk your quality of life. Choose Advanced Physical Therapy Center.
This game's full highlights will be available tomorrow morning on the Michigan Soccer Network's YouTube channel. So for the hat trick for Caldwell, if you want to see those highlights, be sure to find it later on the Michigan Soccer Network's YouTube channel, the one you're watching right now.
Well, went out for a goal kick, and we are going to see another substitution. This time it's going to be Julia Pangonis stepping on here for Cleveland Force. Is Rustin looking inside for Gattino. One back by Flint City. Gattino driving towards Russell. Gattino, ball on her left foot. Keeps going through. The ball loose, though, goes to Carter. Now Chung will step in. So we are going to now see Julie Pangonis stepping in. This is taking off Van Ewen.
And Pangonis, a redshirt junior for the Kent State University Golden Flashes, that is.
Yeah, so Van Ewen comes off. And Pangonis steps in.
Cleveland Force substitution. Leaving the pitch.
Kent State plays in the MAC.
Oh, they do. The Middle American Conference.
There's Phillip Potts. Makes her way up. Good run from her. She got Caldwell out wide. Caldwell collects inside the 18. Slots towards Carter. Carter still on the ball. Now Phillip Potts through traffic. Deflected, and now this ball put up over midfield looking for Dinwiddle. So I'll go back all the way to Helfin now.
Fans, be sure to visit the Flint City merchandise tent downstairs in the southeast corner of the stadium.
This match is now brought to you by Liverpool FC Michigan. Tillotson plays this across. Inside for Four. Four fighting hard. Slots it for Caldwell! Goal number 4, and she gets her true hat trick.
How about 4? Delaney Caldwell unstoppable today. Giving the home crowd here at Atwood Stadium lifelong memories.
Her 4th goal of the day. Number 12, Delaney Caldwell in the 81st minute.
This Caldwell is being quite selfish today there, Giovanni. I'm just kidding, man. We'll talk about having a great day. She has scored 4 goals here, and I haven't had to change a single graphic at all here today, which is great.
Now this is a performance that it's going to be on her resume forever.
4-1 here. I was just about to read off the Learn to Play Liverpool Way with Liverpool, Academy, Michigan, and visit LiverpoolInternationalAcademy.mi.com. As now here comes Catino. Ran into a brick wall. Caldwell having a great day here for Flint City AFC as they have scored 4 unanswered goals. As she has scored in the 19th, the 42nd, the 59th, and 81st minutes.
Using 100% ribeye steak and made right in front of your eyes. Big John's steak and onion.
And it's a result of that continued pressure that Flint City hasn't really given up since the start of today's match, constantly in possession of the ball, bringing it into that attacking third and getting multiple chances per possession.
Kapala, you aren't kidding. I mean, we watched it last night, Giovanni and I, and how dominant the Bucks were in possession in every category, just like we're seeing here, but unable to get one past the goalkeeper. Is now 4. She'll try to cut inside, and Heath does a good job defensively.
Yeah, and for that Bucks game yesterday, in addition to that, remember there was 10 corner kicks for the Bucks, but just that finishing touch is what was missing, and we're kind of seeing what the game could have been here at Atwood today with the AFC.
Tillotson will play this one back towards Philippots. Into Caldwell, but that's defended well by Muir, now out on that far side. Caldwell puts us across towards Carter. Carter tries to go up for it. Ball still inside the 6. It'll drop right to 4, and that one goes just wide.
And those are dangerous situations. You got to get the ball on the pitch right away. You can't have it be juggled like that too much, because then it's a 50-50 each bounce. And it could be a wild, uncontrolled shot that you're not prepared for. So it's important for the defense. Get it on the turf right away.
Ball goes towards Tillotson. A little shove on the other side of the pitch, and that's going to lead to foul being called.
And they're happy to help in any way they can. They proudly provided over $4 million in PPP loans to support our local small businesses. Whether a business or personal account, PFCU wants to be your trusted financial partner.
It'll be foul against number 4 for Flint City.
PFCU is federally insured by the NCUA.
This final advertisement of the match is brought to you by Primal PT Recovery, empowering athletes and active adults to reclaim their performance and thrive without limitations. Visit primalrecoverypt.com. That's primalrecoverypt.com. Tell Kevin and Nathan that as soon as we're done, they're gonna start to unhook everything. Getting towards the business end of this game as down goes Catino.
Little bit much there.
No foul being called.
Crowd ain't happy about it.
Can you hear little tykes out there saying, "Are you kidding me?"
On that one.
Referee finally blows the whistle on that one, and now the yellow card is going to come out, and Batera will get a yellow card.
And for the Flint City fans, it seems as though justice has been served.
Number 4, Emma Butera, Cleveland Force.
That'll be our first yellow card of today's match, coming in that this 87th minute.
Philippots into Caldwell. Caldwell into Mueller. Little good touch from Gattino. Unable to connect a third pass. Oh, ball just given away by Russell. Now Carter, she'll take a shot far post. Up and over and almost into 3 kids right behind the back of the goal.
Always got to have your hands up and your heads up. Pay attention when you're near the goal like that because the ball's coming for you. Most likely accidentally, of course.
Start to see the rain coming in here off in the distance. Russell on that far side. Now here comes the Cleveland Force. Dinwiddie puts us across. Tillotson will track it down and she'll clear it up. This one put back in and Helfand comes out to grab it.
That was the second shot attempted for Cleveland Force in this second half. That makes only 6 total. Compared to Flint City, 27 shot attempts.
So in the 89th minute, it's 4-1 here from historic Atwood Stadium. It's been all Flint City AFC in this one. They lost their 2 opening matches to Detroit City FC. 1-0 and 2-1. Referee brings this one back.
This will be the 3rd foul against Flint City in this half.
So as Heath will put this one right into the box. Now cleared away, but right into Lillian Ma. A give and go. Lean Weber looks put this across, back for Dinwiddie, and this one goes out for a goal kick.
Just a little bit too close to the back line there, but great passing within the 18 for Cleveland. It looked clean there, just a little bit too far forward on that crossing pass.
Waiting on confirmation for how much stoppage time.
He has indicated a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
1 minute. This is one headed across and just wide. Maya Carter was wide open. She had a ton of open net in front of her, and she put it wide of post. Caldwell. Mueller into Four. Oh, good turn from Four. Four just outside the edge. She'll fire one right at Ott. Ott makes a big save and pushes it out for a corner.
That'll be save number 6 for Ott.
So Madison Ott, who's had a number of big saves here today, just unable to keep Flint City AFC off the board more than 4 times. Delaney Caldwell had 4 goals in this game, a natural hat trick. Not true, natural hat trick. But we appreciate you for tuning in and watching here today. We are going to skedoodle because it's going to rain, and we want to get our equipment back into our cars before that happens, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. But hey, we want to thank you for stopping by. Our production crew, Nathan Turner on camera 1, Kevin Farron on camera 2, our technical director, Miss Brianna Turner, Zoe Turner, our statistician here on this Sunday afternoon, alongside my broadcast partner, Mr. Giovanni Mosheri, Jomo. I'm Jonathan Turner. I want to thank you for stopping by. I want to wish everybody a happy and safe Memorial Day here tomorrow. Remember, honor and respect those that have served our great country for the freedoms that we share near and far. I want to thank you for tuning in here. Subscribe to the Michigan Soccer Network on our YouTube channel. Head over to MichiganSoccerNetwork.com for all of our news and soccer-related details about all things soccer here from youth to professional across the state of Michigan. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great rest of your Sunday and even better Monday. And we'll see you next time for more soccer. So long, everybody.